Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday, the 26th of May. It's 3:30 p.m. It's time for... Yes, it's time for Ignite After School Club. Hope you're well. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. Say hello so I can see who's watching. It'd be great to hear from you. What's the weather like? Oh, well, it's a bit cloudy, but it's better than it was last week. Do you remember? Last week it was raining and it was windy and it was not nice at all. Today, I don't think we've had any rain today. And there's a bit of blue sky out there, but there's also some white cloud and a little bit of grey cloud. But the weather is meant to be getting better. We're meant to be getting a lot nicer weather coming up. That's what the news is telling us. So hopefully that's true. We've got what have we got? We've got half term coming up. So yeah, those who go to Bitten School, Friday is going to be an inset day. So no school on Friday. That's fantastic. And then you got yourself a week off. How great is that? I wonder what you're going to be doing. Also, comment along. Tell us what you're going to be doing over half term. If you've got any fun plans already planned out for that, that'd be amazing. Good afternoon, everyone, from my dad. Good afternoon, Dad. Great you're here. Let us know anybody else who is watching. What have we got lined up for today? Well, today's theme is called It's All in the Advertising. Okay, that shouldn't give you any clues to the game coming up, but it's all in the advertising is the theme of today. So we've got our game coming up in a little while. We got 2 lots of Build a House. Hopefully I'm going to win this week. Didn't win last week. Came close on one game, not so much on the second. So I'll see if I can win on this one. We've got some jokes. Not bad jokes today, actually. I think they're okay. We've got our Bible verse of the week. We've got our talk. We've got an awesome little origami craft. So if you want to join in on the craft today, all you're going to need is an A4 piece of paper. You actually need a square piece of paper, but we can make a square from the A4, so we can do that. So all you need is an A4 piece of paper. Can be white, can be coloured, doesn't really matter. We've then got challenge of the week. I met with Adrian yesterday and we did challenge of the week and recorded that. So we've got that to show you. That was good fun. And that's about it for today. So shall we start with our game of Build a House? Okay, so we play this every week. It's like the old game Hangman. I've got a word that I've thought of. You've got to text in, a comment in, a letter, and let me know what you and I will see if that letter is in the word. And I've got to try and build a house before you get the word. And today's word, or the first game, is only 4 letters. So I'm taking a risk. It's only 4 letters. Let's see how you do. So comment in with a letter and I'll let you know if it's a good one or not. We've got an I. Is there an I? There is not an I. No I. So I've got the floor of my house. An A. There is an A. So how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? We had, what did we do this weekend? We had Messy Church on Saturday. That was good fun. If you missed Messy Church, you can go back through Facebook and YouTube and find that. A lot of good crafts, all about Pentecost, and a great story there by Brian and Kevin as well. A great talk rather. So you can have a look at that. Adrian did a really cool craft, a little bit dangerous, but was really cool. A little bit of science involved in his one. So have a look back and have a go at that. An E. Is there an E? There is not an E. No E on this word. And then Sunday, we went around to Mum and Dad's for a barbecue. And what do we have? A barbecue and pizzas. It was great in the rain. Doing a barbecue in the rain, always good fun. A D. There is not a D. So that was about our weekend. Obviously, church in the morning on Sunday. It was a busy weekend. It was a busy weekend. A H. Is there a H? There is not a H either. So I have my walls, my ceiling, and my floor. Freddie will be coming home from school now. He's not home yet. So he'll be coming home. Hopefully going to miss the rain. A G. There is not a G. Hello, Jenny. Good to have you here. Jenny with an R. Is there an R? There is not an R either. Now, I wonder, are small words harder? They might be. They might be harder. A P. There is a P. Right at the end, there is a P. Is there an S? There's not an S. So I have a chimney. Oh, it looks as though it's going to rain. It does look as though it's going to rain. The boys have got paper rounds to do when they get home. An L. Oh, do you know what? I thought I was going to possibly win this. Not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Camp from my mum. No. You just missed the L, I know, but I'm going to take that anyway. And an M. Yeah. Well done. It was lamp. Lamp is the word for game one. Okay, well done. I thought I was going to get that, and then that P really didn't help me. Really didn't help me. Okay, let's do game two. Game two is game two. I'm just checking I had the right word. Game two is 6 letters. They're normally 6-letter words we do. I'm going back to 6 letters. I wonder if I do any better with this one. Let's see. An E. There is an E. There is an E. An O. Is there an O? There is not an O. Wonder how many people watch this later because they get home too late from school. I wonder how many people watch this later and are screaming at the computer that they know the word, or they want the letter to come up. You just have to watch it live. So comment in with your letters. And we've got an I. Is there an I? There is not. There is not an I. A T. There is not a T either. No T. An A. There is an A. There you go. So I think Freddie has just got home, and I think he's just beat the rain. An R. Is there an R? There is not an R. Hey, Freddie. Freddie's just got in. He's just beaten the rain, but is he going to get wet on his paper round? That's the thing. Is that going to happen? An S. There is an S. In fact, there is two S's. Is there a H? There is not a H. There is not a H. Don't think I'm going to win this one either. An L. Is there an L? Yes, there is an L. I reckon, Fred, you're going to need to go on your paper round soon before that rain kicks in. And I missed it. A C from yes, there you go. Scales. That is the word. Not quite sure what my dad was thinking the word was going to be, but there you go. Game 1 was lamp. Game 2, scales, and they all have something to do with. It's all in the advertising. Okay, so that was a good game. I lost, but I still enjoyed it. That was all right. Okay, well done. So what have we got now? So we haven't had any pictures sent in this week. Actually, we've got some pictures sent in from Messy Church on Sunday, but I'm going to show them at the next Messy Church. But we haven't got any pictures sent in. If you've got any pictures or any videos you've filmed, any fun stuff you've done, send them right here, barrett@holysaviour.church, and that'll be great to show them on the show. So just send them along. So if we've done all of the games, that must mean our next bit is... That's right. It's jokes from the digital assistant. However, I did this bit in church yesterday, and we don't have a digital assistant in church. Maybe one day we'll get one. We don't have one at the moment, and the Wi-Fi was a little bit hit and miss, but I managed to get onto a joke page on the computer. So this is jokes from a random website on the internet. Okay, so let us know in what does that say? You could always say a brand won the games. Yeah, a brand did win the games. Yes, that's very true. That's very true. Just wasn't me. So I am going to read out 3 jokes, and on the comments, you need to comment in with emojis after you've heard all 3 jokes, whether you thought the joke was a thumbs up emoji and was really good, or a thumbs down emoji, not so good. So 3 jokes to tell you. Joke number 1. What is the strongest creature in the world? Well, it's the snail, because it carries its whole house on its back. There you go. Sorry, I thought the dog was trying to get up then. There's a snail, because the snail carries its whole house on its back. There you go. Joke number 1. Joke number 2. What do you call a smelly fairy? What do you call a smelly fairy? Stinkerbell. No, I like that one. I do like that one. Okay, joke number 3. What did the 0 say to the 8? It looks like your belt is a little too tight. I quite like that one as well. What did the 0 say to the 8? Looks like your belt is a little too tight. So on the comments, put in 3 emojis, thumbs up, thumbs down on all 3 of those jokes. What did you think? I reckon it's a bit of a thumbs down, thumbs up, I reckon. But you tell me, what did you think? Okay, so moving on from the jokes. We've got a thumbs down, thumbs up. Okay. You like the 0 say to the 8? Okay, we'll have that. So moving on, we are coming to our Bible verse of the week. Each week we read out a Bible verse to do with the theme of today. The theme of today is all in the advertising. We've had the word lamp, we've had the word scales, and our Bible verse carries on in that theme. So our Bible verse today is from Matthew chapter 5, verse 15. And it says this: no one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. That's from Matthew chapter 5, verse 15. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. Matthew 5, verse 15. There you go. So, what's that got to do with scales? Obviously, it's got to do with the lamp, because the lamp was mentioned in there. Not hiding a lamp under a basket. So, well, let's look into it, shall we? Have you ever touched a butterfly's wings? I wonder. If you have, you've probably gotten some powdery dust on your fingers. Let's find a picture of a butterfly. There we go. Look at that beautiful butterfly there. Now, if you've ever touched a butterfly's wings, you've probably gotten some powdery dust on your fingers. Now, what is this stuff? Because, well, it's not dust. In fact, it's scales. You see, a butterfly's wing is covered with tiny scales that overlap each other like roof tiles. But look at that. How cool is that? That's really zoomed in on the magnification of a butterfly's wings. That is so pretty. I love that. Okay, well, What are those scales used for? Well, the darker colours on a butterfly's wings, the darker colours on the scales, they soak up the sun's warmth and they help the butterfly get warm enough to fly. And did you know, did you know that butterflies are actually cold-blooded creatures? So they need the warmth of the sun to keep them alive, and they need the warmth of the sun to help them fly. But one of the main reasons for those brightly coloured patterns of scales is advertising. You see, that's right, just like on TV, except these advertisements are actually warnings. They say to would-be predators, you don't want to eat me because, well, I taste really bad. And God created butterflies to advertise who they really are. Yucky, tasting bugs. And he created you to do the same thing. You were created to advertise who you really are as well. A follower of Jesus. So, do you? Do your friends know that you're a Christian? Do your neighbours know that you love Jesus? Can the people who live in your house tell that you're trying to be more like Jesus? So don't hide your love for God, like hiding the lamp under a basket. Don't hide your love for God. Advertise it. Tell the whole world how great you think he is. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. If you love Jesus, you want to tell everyone. You need to tell everyone how great he is and the things that he does, the things he's done for you, the things he can do for them. Advertise it. Don't hide it. Don't hide your lamp under a basket. No one would do that. You want that light to spread out and get everywhere, and that's what happens when we talk about Jesus to our friends and people we don't know, our neighbours as well. That's what we need to do. So let's have a look on the comments. We've also got a comment from Mum. Thumbs up for all of the jokes. Well, that's not bad, is it? Don't always get the thumbs up for all of them from the digital assistant, but we do have from the joke website. There you go. Okay, so we have our craft now. Now, I said you're going to need a piece of A4 paper. I happen to have some orange paper here. It's the first paper that I found. Doesn't matter what color paper you've got, because you can always color it afterwards. But to start off with, we need a square piece of paper. Now, it's quite easy with an A4 piece of paper to make a square. You just take one of the corners. I'm taking the top corner there, and you fold it down. You fold it down like that. There you go. So I folded it down. So this side here goes flat with this side there. And there you go. That's what happens. Now, once you've done that, this bit here, you need to fold along that line going down there. So we'll do that here. This is just a really quick and simple, easy way to make a square piece of paper. We'll just fold that back again and back again. Okay, so once you've folded that piece of paper round a few times, you just want to tear that off. Now you can use scissors, or if you folded it enough times, it should rip off quite easy. You don't need this bit. Okay, so that bit can go away. Now we're doing some origami. We've actually made this before. What we're doing today, you probably guess what it is. We're going to make a butterfly because we've been talking about butterflies in the talk. So we're going to do another butterfly. So you've now got a piece of paper that is folded, has a crease diagonally. So we're going to fold that open, and then we're going to do fold diagonally again, the other diagonal. There you go. So you can see now it's got two diagonals there. Okay, there's a cross. Now you need to fold it in half that way with a fold. There we go. So folded that way, and then you want to fold it that way. Okay, so you've kind of done all, folded it in half both ways, folded it diagonally both ways as well. And there you go. It's folded all the ways. Okay. Now this is a slightly tricky bit, but what you need to do is you need to fold. So I'll just do it and then try and explain what I've just done. So you're going to end up with something looking like that. Now what we've done is, if I hold it there, you're pushing this bit in. Okay, pushing that bit in and then closing these over it. Okay. And once you've done that, you want to push this bit in and do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. Okay. And then you've made yourself a triangle. And if you look there, you've got a triangle. You've got your, that's what it kind of looks like. Everything's all folded in just like that to make a nice triangle there. Now you want to take one side and lift that up there and fold it. There we go. So we've gone from there and we've just lifted that bit up there, leaving that one there. And then you want to take this one and do the same thing next to it. There we go. So that is what you end up with. Okay. Now what you want to do is, let me just, okay, so you now want to turn it around, okay, and grab this top bit, and you want to fold that down a little bit past the bottom, okay. Now, when you do that, what you'll find is that as we bring that down, what you do, you'll find that these top two bits start to fold over, and that's okay. You want that to happen, but you want this little bit at the bottom to just to peak below the bottom line. Okay, that's what you want to do, and then you want to fold that under. Okay, fold it under and squash it tightly. There you go. So it's just under there. And then when you've got that like that, you want to hold it. So once that's poked up, you want to hold it there and then just fold up the wings like that. And then you have a beautiful looking butterfly. There you go. There is There is your butterfly. And if you've got some lovely flowers like these, you could maybe even put your butterfly, see if it fits. Maybe even put your butterfly, oh, dropped it. Let's have another try. There you go. You can put your butterfly in your flowers. And there you go. And that's, if you've got some flowers, you can decorate them with all these butterflies. Maybe get different coloured bits of paper and make all different coloured butterflies. Make big ones, small ones. Maybe just have some white paper and you can get some felt tips or crayons or pencils and you can colour them all up. That would be fantastic. And if you do one of them, of course, don't forget, send me a picture right here, barry@holysavior.church, and I would love to see all the butterflies you make. It'd be amazing. Okay, so that is the craft. Now we move on to challenge of the week. So let's have a look. Where were we? I wasn't doing too good, was I? Adrian won last week, which was where we had to blow the plastic cups off of our head. So we met yesterday to record another silly challenge. And, well, this is how we got on. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Barry versus Challenge of the Week with me, Barry, and Adrian.
Of course, yes.
And today we're going to do our usual challenge. We're in the hall. It's not raining. It is cold. We've just fought off an ant nest, but that's something else. So we are going to draw from the cards to see what the challenge is. It's random. So let's see. So I'm going to cut the cards, take the top one, and it is dice. Dice shoulders. So place a dice on each shoulder, walk the length of the tape measure and back again, and then take both dice off your shoulders without them falling. You have one attempt. Yeah, why not?
Interesting.
So let's get ready. The tape measure is right there along the ground, okay? We have two dice. I'm going to put one on each shoulder, and then Adrian's going to go first. He's going to walk up and then back down again. See if he does it. If he does, I'm going to go up and down, and it's going to be the first one who
Loses a dice.
Well, who loses a dice, and we'll see how we go. So, Adrian, are you ready?
I think so.
No. I have no tips for this. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. You did it. You look like a little Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
You were so close to losing that one there.
Round 2, go. Oh, he dropped the dice. He dropped the dice. If I do this one, I've won the silly game. Right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey! Oh! Hey!
tatted on your collar.
There we go. I won.
Well done.
I won this silly game. If you want to try this at home, have a go. It's quite a good game. Back to the studio. Bye.
Bye.
Hey! Oh, finally! That was a good game. That was a good game. Great challenge. But I did find, didn't Adrian look? Adrian did look like a little Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then I seemed to look like a little flamenco dancer. But yes, I won challenge of the week, which is great. I needed that win. Me and Adrian were trying to work out how many games we've got until how many challenges we've got until the summer holidays. Okay, until you actually break up from school, and I still have a chance to win before the year is out. So there we go. I now am only where are we? 1, 2, 3. Whew. I think I'm 6 behind, but I could still do it. I could still do it. That's what we're hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know what you guys are hoping for, but Barry versus Challenge of the Week, I could still do it. So let's see. If have a go at that challenge at home, it's great fun. Just set out a route that you want to go, 2 dice on the shoulders, and have a competition with the family and see how you get on. Okay, so we've come to the end of today's show. It's gone quick, but just a notice just to say that next week, because it's the holidays, we won't be here. So there'll be no Ignite next week, but we will be back the following week. And exciting news, we are having discussions on how we can actually start doing Ignite in person after school, so you can actually come along and join us, where we'll be having a lot of fun. No doubt we will be doing these challenges and you can actually have a go as well, but that is going to be happening as soon as we can do it. So look out for more information on that. But that is going to be very, very exciting when we can all meet in person and actually see you guys again, because we've been missing you guys. So let's just hope and pray that happens soon. So we're just going to finish with a prayer. Father God, we want to tell the world just how amazing that you are. Please show us how we can advertise your greatness today. And everybody said, Amen. Now, guys, it's been great to see you. Have a great rest of the week. Have a fantastic holiday, half term. Hope you have fun. If you get up to anything exciting, if you've got any pictures you want to show us again, send them here, barry@holysaviour.church, and we will show them on the show. But take care and see you soon. Goodbye.